Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, welcome back to the analysis of the Forex markets. Let's try to understand what is going on currently on the euro currency. Well, yesterday we said that market has hit some support, the significant support here is right here, and it could show some pullback to the upside. And depending on how market will behave around this area, it's 131.65, will depend the further development, because that is the nearest FIB support, 131.65 area. And weekly pivot point of the current week is right here, 131.68. So if market will break this level to the upside and move above the weekly pivot point, this will not be quite logical from the point of view of that A, B, C top development D pattern. Okay, that has the target is around 129, 129.50 area, and also around the weekly pivot support 1. Because if you remember, just recall that we have to estimate what pattern will prevail in the nearest time. The first one is this ABCD pattern, but the second is opposite to this, is the potential butterfly sell that suggests continuation move to the upside and break out all these levels to the upside. And the first sign of this potential acceleration will be the pivot point and the nearest support, nearest resistance. Because although that is the significant support, but still this includes some minor levels. First of all, this is 88 FIB support, that swing, that is just the 618 target of that ABCD. And in general, this strength of this support doesn't suggest significant pullback. The testing of the weekly pivot point is okay, but breaking it to the upside and shifting the sentiment on the bullish, it's not in a row with this development, the pattern ABCD to the downside. Also, if market will accelerate further to the upside, it will shift daily trend to the bullish side, and bears do not want to see it. That's why it's very significant and important to look for this level and to look and keep an eye how market will behave around this resistance. On the 4-hour time frame, sorry, that is not 30-minute chart. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, we said that this probably could be the context for the double repo buy pattern that could trigger the retracement to the upside. That has happened. This nice double repo pattern from the perspective of the penetration of this moving average, but it's not very perfect in the terms of the thrust, since thrust is not perfect here. But still, this is unacceptable, and if you take a look, that market shows the first penetration, then it has created the new low that is much welcome when the double repo is forming, and shows the close above again. So that is by which pattern this retracement has happened. That's double repo, as we could say, almost has worked out. Now we should keep an eye on this potential level, and as we said, we need to drop our time frame and look for the intraday charts to search. Could we see some reversal patterns around the weekly pivot points around 131.65 area? Also take a look that 4-hour time frame now holds bullish. On the 30-minute chart, today we will take a look at the 30-minute chart. We see that trend has turned to the bearish side. Take a look at this pattern of the double repo bottoms, A, B, C bottom. Market accelerates to the 127 extension retracement. The 1618 stands as 131.57. It's right here. Here we could get the free drive sell pattern, because you can see, first of all, divergence that is very often becomes the company of the three drives pattern. If you will calculate the extensions, you'll see that this top stands precisely at 127 extension of that swing to the downside. From that high to that low, 127 extension in the opposite direction, this will be right here. And 1618 extension stands precisely at the area of this greater ABCD pattern. It's around 131.55. If you will count the extensions of that swing from that high to that low, you'll see the precise harmony that is very welcome when the 3 drive pattern is forming. That 127 extension of the second drive stands at the same area as 1618 extension of the first drive. That is a very typical ratio constellation for the 3 drive patterns. And both of them stands very close to the 1618 extension. Slightly higher, 10 pips higher, stands the weekly pivot point. So we could see some acceleration. Maybe the second drive could also be formed in a way of the butterfly. That is not forbidden for the 3 drive patterns. It's where often becomes the compounding. Like here, you can see that this also could be treated as the butterfly. Okay, that could happen again. So very often 3 drive patterns consist of 2 butterflies, side by side butterflies. But anyway, that will be the resistance, and that will be the pattern that we could stick with. This could be significant because based on that pattern, you could place the absolutely tight stop. It's about the 40 pips, for instance, slide above the weekly pivot point. So if this pattern will fail, in this case, we probably could say that market could continue to move to the upside. So personally, I will be watching for completion of that 3 drive pattern and reaching of the 131.68, at least testing of that level by maybe taking out of that highs on the 30-minute chart. So anyway, this could be the reversal, and that is very significant from the point of view of the daily time frame, because if market will show the reversal pattern right at that level, this shift the odds in favor of that ABCD pattern. One thing that we do not want to see is the fast break through this resistance, through the 131.65. If this will happen, then we should be worried, and that probably could tell us that the butterfly is still possible on the daily time frame. But currently I suggest that still the downward move, at least currently, it looks more probable. So that's our current view on the market. Just as a conclusion, watch for the 131.65 area, the completion point of that 3 drive pattern. When it will be finished, then probably we could try to enter on the short side of the market with the hope that this ABCD move will continue to the downside. If market will break the 131.65 area and move above the weekly pivot point, it's 131.68, then probably it's better to close shorts and wait for the further clarification from the market.